Okay, well, let's get to trying this Cozy Chamomile tea, another tea by Bigelow. I think this is like my only other Bigelow teas that I own, but I just kind of wanted to get them out of the way, and it's later on in the afternoon, so I don't want to have any sort of caffeinated beverage. So Cozy Chamomile, obviously decaf, and hopefully it's going to relax me a little bit, mellow me out, and let me just enjoy the rest of my night. With that being said, oof, cheers. My first impression right away is that the mouthfeel, the one that I was talking about in the last video, the mouth and throat feel is not as pronounced as the other aloe one. This one, it doesn't really have a presence. This tea, it doesn't announce itself by any means. This tea is something that you drink. You may taste it in that initial gush of liquid that enters your mouth, maybe that first second that you sip it, you may taste a little hint of chamomile. But other than that, in my opinion, it kind of just tastes like flavored water. And I know that that's what tea is, so it's kind of, not worth saying that it just tastes like flavored water because that's what all tea is. But there are a lot of teas that have a really solid taste. A lot of teas, when you sip them, you know that that's tea. It announces itself right away. It has a very nice aura and mouthfeel and presence to the tea. And this tea, maybe the first sip or two wasn't that good. I'm wondering if I steeped it long enough. It's been steeping for, I don't know, 15 minutes now. So it should be steeped properly. And yes, I do steep my teas a lot longer than the average person. In my opinion, and obviously a lot of people disagree with me on this, but when I drink tea, I want it to taste strongly like a tea, or else I would just drink hot boiled water, and I don't want to do that. So I like to just keep my tea bag in here until I finish it, because usually, I'll heat up my mason jar. I put this in the microwave it, get it boiling, and then bring it here, put the tea bag in, and just let it sit for like 10 minutes or so, let it cool off enough that I can drink it. And then I just drink it like I drink it like a beverage. I don't sip it slowly. Every 10 minutes I take a quarter sip. I'm not like that, okay? I make the beverage to drink the beverage. So with that being said, I just drink it. That's how it is. So I just leave it in there the whole time because it's only going to last me another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe. But I don't know. It tastes kind of like chamomile. So if you're someone who really likes the taste of chamomile, which in my opinion, it's not my favorite. I have a lot of other tea flavors that I enjoy. I know it's pretty funny that this video and my last video, my first two are teas that I'm so far not in love with. But I kind of wanted to just like set the bar a little bit low. And I know that that's kind of counterintuitive to what a lot of people think. But, why am I going to go and bring some tea on that I love right away? And then every other tea, I'm just like, dude, that was not as good as my first video when I had that amazing tea. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start with what I think are average teas, and I'm going to increase the quality of the tea until I get to what I think is a good or great tea. And then along the way, I'm probably going to find some below average, rated 3 or 4 teas. And either way, I mean, it's a tea, so a tea rated at a 3 out of 10 is still not the best, but it's still an okay beverage. But this, it's weak. that I just can't get over the fact that it's weak. I feel like I'm not even drinking tea. You know, you could put like one drop of like essential oil of chamomile into this boiling water and it'd probably have the same taste. Uh, 1 to 10, I'm gonna say this one probably about a 4. Because the average tea, I kind of based like an average tea, just like a very standard black tea, just a very typical tea. I would rather have a standard black tea over this. So with that being said, it's only fair that I rate it below a 5. If I'd rather have something over black tea, then I'm gonna rate it above a 5. If it's just black tea, I'm gonna keep it at a 5. Probably a 4. I mean, it's not bad, but it's weak, and chamomile personally isn't my favorite, and it doesn't have a presence. It doesn't tell you that it's a tea. It just kind of like subtly like knocks like, hello, I'm a tea. It doesn't say like I'm a tea. I know teas can't really speak, but figuratively, it has no presence at all. So that is how I'm gonna end it. I am gonna drink the rest of this, but it's gonna be off camera, and I'm gonna have the same reaction as to how I do on camera, which is it's lackluster. So Bigelow Cozy Chamomile. Let me see if I can adjust this lighting. Bigelow Cozy Chamomile. This tea, 4 out of 10. Maybe you'll like it, but I'm not going to tell you to go out and buy it because I don't think it's a tea that you should go out and buy. If someone gives you this tea, go ahead, drink it. Maybe drink it. But don't go to Publix or Winn-Dixie or wherever you live, and don't go to any of your grocery stores and spend $4 on this tea. It's not worth it because there are so many better teas for the price of this tea. That's it. 4 out of 10.